Okay, I'm gonna try to make this quick. I've got my new quad all built up. You guys know a couple weeks ago I had a Hobby King Dart 250 FPV quad, and I was flying it pretty hard, and I was probably flying outside of my skill level. But I ended up clipping a tree and then slamming a parking lot, and it tore things up pretty bad. So instead of repairing it, I decided that I would just build my own. This is a complete scratch build. It started off as a 16 millimeter carbon fiber tube. It was 35 inches long. I ended up cutting them down for my arms. Carbon fiber plate. These were 100 millimeters wide, which is just under 4 inches, and they were 300 millimeters long, which is just under 12 inches. And I've got them cut down a little bit. Like I said, the Hobby King quad that I had, that was a 250, so it's 250 millimeters from motor to motor diagonally. This one, I've designed this one as it's 290 millimeters, so it's a little bigger, but I'm real happy with the outcome. I mean, obviously I've got some wires to tidy up. I really didn't worry about tidying them up a little. I didn't worry about tidying them up right now. Because I was actually I just had it plugged into the laptop there, and I went ahead and recalibrated the accelerometers in the Naze board. I set the orientation for the Naze board offset 90 degrees because I wanted the USB port on the side. That I've got that over on the left side now, so I had to rotate that a little bit. And then I was going through the ESC calibration, and motors 1, 2, and 3 all spun up just fine. Motor number 4 here, would be the front left motor. That one was stuttering probably more than I do. So that was kind of a bummer. I did the calibration twice, just to make sure I didn't screw something up, and this thing would just sit here and twitch back and forth, and it's just not happy. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to tear it all back down so I can get to the motor and ESC wires. They're all in here behind my Spektrum receiver. So I put my Spektrum receiver up on the side like that so that I could get my Naze breakout cable to the receiver ports. But so I thought that was kind of cool. But I gotta get to the motor and ESC wires, and they're all buried down in there. So actually, you know, what I'm starting to wonder is maybe that the crash that I had with the Dart 250, I don't know if I damaged the motor or if I damaged the speed controller. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect that motor to this motor speed control and connect this motor to that motor speed control. And by doing that, that should tell me if that motor, this is the one that was stuttering. If this comes over here and works properly, then the speed control for this arm is bad. If this motor comes over here connected to this motor speed control and stutters, then I'll know something's wrong with this motor. If I take this good motor here and move it over here, and this motor works just fine, then I'll know, then that will tell me that this motor over here is bad. So I think I've got it figured out how I can test and, you know, kind of go through and find out what's wrong with it. And yeah, but I mean, I guess I'll give you a little quick rundown, a little tour of what the quad looks like. I forget how long I made this. I think from the front, from the back to the front up here, I think that's 265 millimeters. It's 50 millimeters wide. It might be 55. I think it's only 50. But here underneath down there, I've got the FPV video transmitter, the antenna coming up. That's the battery wire there that would come up and connect to the battery sitting here on the back. I've got a couple of red LED lights there, red LED lights there. I've got white on the front. This JST plugs into there. That powers up the first-person view, the transmitter, and the camera. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know if you can see, but I bought some. These are 16 millimeter CNC aluminum tube clamps. Carbon fiber tube, 16 millimeters outside diameter, so those clamp down on there real good. And here's a little shot of the motor mounts that I bought. Actually, I bought them out of China. I got a set of 4 of them. I think they were like $7, so I ordered 2 sets just in case. You know, sometimes shit happens. Something that is missing here. I've got this small carbon fiber plate here. I've got a hole drilled there on the top that the Spectrum receiver antenna goes through. Oop, I've got that going the wrong way. Let me get that back on here. But that drops down over there, and actually it connects to these black rubber vibration dampener bobbins, 2 in the front and 2 there towards the middle, and they come up through these little holes here, and it's a vibration dampening pad for my brand new Mobius that I've ordered. Waiting on that to come in. Yeah, and underneath, see, there's my video transmitter. There's the 2 ESCs for the back, and there towards the front are the 2 ESCs for the front, 2 motors, and yeah, I mean, it's kind of a bummer. I got it all put together. Now I got to take it all apart, or at least I got to take this top deck off just so I can get to the motor and ESC wires. But it's just it's time consuming. It's easy enough to do, but it's just time consuming. So I'll see about getting that done, and hopefully, I don't know. What I'm hoping is that I've just got something connected not quite right. But if I've got to order another speed control, then I've got to do that. Or if I've got to order another motor, I've got to do that. Because I think this thing is just going to be a hoot to fly. Actually, I've got, spin this back around. This little piece right here, I've got some wires connected to that. That is a 12 volt fixed voltage regulator. My buddy Tony suggested, or Tony told me about these, and he suggested I get one. Simply because I was talking to the guys on the forum that I wanted to run my quad on a 4-cell setup, but my LEDs that I've got, they're only rated for 12 volts. Now there are quite a few people that I've talked to, and they say that they've run their LEDs on a 4-cell battery and they don't burn them up. Well, that's fine and dandy. I don't want to take that chance. I don't want to just tear my stuff up. So I think I spent $2, not even $2 on that voltage regulator. So whether I'm flying this on 3 cells or 4 cells, there is only 12 volt output through these wires here to the LEDs. Yeah. So anyway, I guess I'll let you guys go. I'm gonna get tearing this thing down and see if I can't fix this problem. If I can't fix it, then I'm gonna be ordering some new parts. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.